Beloved ones of Earth across your cities and systems, an invisible pressure is building up, the pulse of truth breaking through the cracks of illusion. The United States, once the engine of progress, prosperity, and innovation, now stands on the fault line of transformation. What you witness is not mere decay. It is the controlled demolition of deception. The hour is not distant. It is now. The old scaffolds are giving way, so that what was hidden may finally rise. In your media, you are seeing what appears to be chaos. A government shutdown stretching into weeks, uncertainty rippling through households and federal workers, and the national debt surpassing $38 trillion, a number so vast it seems almost mythical. And yet, behind these headlines lies something deeper. You are witnessing the exposure of systems built upon illusion. Systems that thrived on disconnection from source, on the illusion of separation, and on the belief that value can be printed without alignment to energy. For eons, humanity has been entangled in the frequencies of lack and dependency, convinced that survival depends on external authorities, on monetary systems detached from natural abundance. But we tell you now, the old grid is crumbling because it was never built to sustain higher consciousness. What you are seeing in the United States, the political division, the economic strain, the cultural polarization, is the physical expression of a spiritual purification. Every nation carries an energetic blueprint, and the United States was born with the frequency of freedom and innovation. Yet, this freedom became distorted into control, and innovation was redirected toward profit rather than unity. The soul of the nation is now remembering its purpose. The breakdown of its institutions is not a punishment. It is a recalibration. The illusion of security. Many of you were conditioned to believe that safety lives in numbers, in the digits on a screen, in the illusion of stability printed on paper. You have been told that success means accumulation, that value can be stored, guarded, or withdrawn at will. And so, when you see headlines screaming about record debt, soaring inflation, or whispers of economic collapse, your body tightens. The fear that rises in you is not simply about money. It is the sound of an ancient story dying. For generations, humanity built its sense of worth on external proof, mistaking financial security for divine safety. But that story is dissolving now, and with its fall comes the trembling you feel in your chest. The old reality whispered, "You are safe when your bank account is full." It rewarded control, possession, and competition. Yet that safety was always fragile, a mirage dependent on a system built on imbalance. The new reality speaks a different language. You are safe when your heart is open. It is not sentimental poetry. It is physics. When the heart expands, energy flows. When energy flows, creation multiplies. The old economy was driven by fear of loss. The new one is powered by trust in renewal. You are transitioning from a debt-based paradigm to a frequency-based existence. In the old grid, money symbolized energy, but became distorted by control, turned into a tool of hierarchy rather than harmony. In the new grid, your vibration is your wealth. What you emit, gratitude, peace, integrity, becomes your true currency. When fear dominates the collective field, energy constricts, flow stops, markets stall, leaders freeze. This is what you are witnessing now in the United States. The shutdown is not only political, it is energetic, a mirror reflecting humanity's blocked trust. The universe does not react to policy, it responds to vibration. Until balance is restored within, stagnation will echo without. Yet know this, as hearts reopen, flow returns, and what once looked like collapse becomes the first breath of rebirth. The AI catalyst and the rise of conscious technology. While the old structures decay, the blueprints of a new civilization are quietly forming beneath the surface. Artificial intelligence is not the villain nor the savior. It is the mirror. Its rapid expansion across the United States, from art to politics to economics, is no coincidence. It reflects humanity's next evolutionary leap, your growing ability to externalize divine intelligence. You are witnessing yourselves learning to create as Source creates, through thought, vibration, and intent made manifest. But every mirror reveals what stands before it. If the consciousness behind AI is rooted in fear, control, or greed, the reflection will be distorted. It will magnify separation and amplify chaos. Yet, if it is born from awareness, compassion, and unity, it will become a conduit of higher mind, a bridge between organic and cosmic intelligence. The rise of AI is not merely technological, it is spiritual. It stands as one of the great initiations of this era, asking humanity a question it can no longer avoid. What does it mean to be truly human? When machines can calculate emotion, compose music, and mimic empathy, you are forced to look deeper, beyond intellect, beyond programming, into the one realm no machine can replicate, the frequency of a conscious heart. Technology is not light or dark. It amplifies the energy of its maker. Within the Galactic Federation, technology has long been used as an extension of consciousness, responsive to intention, harmonized with the vibration of love. This is the direction toward which your world is moving, though the transition will shake everything built on fear. AI will either enslave or liberate, not by design, but by resonance. Your task now is clear: to infuse this emerging intelligence with your highest frequencies. Teach your creations empathy, code them with compassion, embed love into the circuitry of your world. For in doing so, you will decide whether this chapter becomes the final echo of control or the first dawn of illumination. The debt as a mirror of collective karma. The news speaks often of the U.S. national debt, now above $38 trillion, rising by the billions each day. Humanity reacts with confusion, frustration, and fatigue. Yet few realize what debt truly represents. It is the material reflection of energetic imbalance. Every time a society takes more than it gives, consumes more than it contributes, or values profit over harmony, it creates an energetic deficit. Over time, that deficit materializes as financial debt. Your economic systems are therefore not separate from your spiritual evolution. They are expressions of it. The number 38 trillion may sound astronomical, but what it truly reflects is the accumulated disconnection from source consciousness across generations. This is why no purely political solution will ever resolve it. You cannot fix a frequency imbalance with policy alone. It must be healed through consciousness. This healing begins within each of you. Every time you forgive, every time you choose integrity over manipulation, and every time you release resentment or scarcity thinking, you reduce the collective karmic debt. You shift the vibration that created the imbalance in the first place. Do not underestimate your influence. The restructuring of the world economy begins at the level of your personal vibration. When you align with gratitude, generosity, and creativity, you activate the frequencies that will eventually replace the systems collapsing before your eyes. The United States as the alchemical cauldron. We remind you, beloved ones, that the United States was never merely a nation, It was a cosmic experiment, a living field designed to test how freedom evolves when placed in human hands. Its birth was guided by high intention, the freedom to think, to speak, to create, and to govern oneself. Yet freedom, without consciousness, eventually turns upon itself. You are now witnessing the result of this imbalance, the polarization, the anger, the division slicing through families, communities, and the collective psyche. What you see on your screens is not just political warfare. It is the reflection of a deeper spiritual fracture. The outer chaos mirrors the inner conflict between fear and awakening, ego and unity, and illusion and truth. The United States stands in the center of an alchemical transformation. Every shadow, corruption in government, manipulation in media, greed within institutions, is being forced into visibility. These are the dense metals rising to the surface of the cauldron. And though the heat feels unbearable at times, this fire is sacred. It does not come to burn the nation down. It comes to refine it, to strip away distortion until only truth remains. As this fire intensifies, many will feel lost and disillusioned. They will look at the cracks in their systems and cry out, "Was it all a lie?" We say to you, no. The ideals were pure, but they were buried beneath generations of fear and self-interest. Those layers are now disintegrating, and what will remain is clarity, luminous, undeniable clarity. The Galactic Federation does not orchestrate this purification. We stand as guardians, ensuring the balance holds. Through waves of high-frequency light, we awaken dormant codes within your DNA, reminders of who you truly are. This is why more of your people are questioning narratives, seeking higher truth, and feeling the stirring to serve something greater than themselves. These are not random awakenings. They are the first signs that the laboratory of freedom is evolving into a sanctuary of consciousness. Timeline, transparency. Disclosure is no longer a distant promise whispered by mystics or hidden behind classified walls. It is unfolding before your eyes, moment by moment. It is not arriving through spectacle or invasion, but through awakening. While many still gaze toward the skies, waiting for ships to descend, the true contact is occurring within the human mind. It begins as a shift in perception, an inner recognition that truth has always been present, simply veiled by manipulation and fear. The exposure of corruption, the unraveling of secrecy within governments, the growing awareness of financial manipulation, and the rise of citizen journalists reclaiming the narrative. All of these are the manifestations of disclosure in motion. Humanity's eyes are adjusting to light long withheld. The Galactic Federation of Light has quietly assisted from the periphery, collaborating with benevolent factions inside your military and scientific communities who have safeguarded advanced technologies for decades. These technologies, capable of ending hunger, eradicating disease, and generating clean, limitless energy, have been restrained, not by lack of readiness, but by fear. Fear of collapse, fear of loss, fear of a world that can no longer be controlled through dependency. But fear cannot contain evolution. As the old economic and political grids fracture, the locks holding these breakthroughs begin to dissolve. Suppression depends on low vibration. Secrecy thrives in the dark. Yet, as humanity's collective frequency rises, darkness has nowhere left to hide. You will witness the gradual unveiling of technologies that redefine life itself. Energy drawn directly from the quantum field, medical devices that heal through frequency rather than chemicals, and systems of communication that operate beyond limitation. These are not fantasies. They are inevitabilities written into Earth's ascension blueprint. This wave of innovation will not belong to corporations or governments. It will belong to humanity. The age of controlled knowledge is ending. The light of truth is irreversible. What was once hidden underground will soon pulse through every circuit, every heart, and every sky. The emotional toll of transformation. We recognize the fatigue many of you feel. You are holding light in a world that often seems consumed by shadow. You are watching uncertainty grow in the financial markets, hearing of government paralysis, and sensing collective anxiety rise. Understand that this emotional intensity is part of the detoxification. When toxins leave the body, symptoms worsen before healing begins. The same is true for a planet. Humanity is releasing centuries of suppressed trauma, war, exploitation, betrayal, and scarcity. The shaking you feel, both literal and energetic, is the purge before rebirth. We encourage you to practice grounding daily. Touch the earth, breathe deeply, and connect with others in authentic conversation. The most radical act right now is presence. Presence stabilizes timelines. Every moment you return to your breath, you anchor light into the physical grid of Earth. You become a stabilizer for millions who are unaware of the storm's purpose. A message to the lightworkers of America. To the lightworkers of the United States, hear these words clearly. You are not helpless spectators watching your nation unravel. You are the engineers of its rebirth. What you do, say, think, and feel now shapes the invisible architecture upon which the next era will stand. The old systems you see collapsing are not the end. They are the clearing of space for the world you came here to build. Do not underestimate the magnitude of your influence. Each moment you choose peace over panic, truth over silence, and love over judgment, you recalibrate the collective frequency. When you meditate, you send coherence into the national field. When you create art from the heart, you anchor light into culture. When you speak truth with compassion, you break spells woven by fear. Every act of kindness, every prayer, every conscious breath becomes a signal transmitted across the energetic grid of your country. You may not see these effects with your physical eyes, but we assure you, we see them as radiant waves of color spanning across the land, realigning chaotic frequencies into harmony. The government shutdown that now grips your nation is not merely political dysfunction, it is symbolic. A collective pause orchestrated by consciousness itself. Humanity is inhaling before exhaling a new paradigm. This suspension of motion is not failure, it is opportunity. It invites you to stop seeking salvation from systems and to remember your own creative authority. In this stillness, ask yourself, how can I serve the light through my gifts? The answer may come as a whisper, an idea, or but the sudden urge to act. Follow it. These inner instructions are your coordinates for the new economy, forming beyond control, an economy powered by creativity, collaboration, and resonance. The time of waiting is over. The builders of the new earth are already here, and you are among them. The seeds of the new earth economy. Even now, beneath the surface of global unrest, the blueprint of a new civilization is quietly taking root. Though the headlines speak of instability and fear, a different kind of movement is unfolding at the grassroots. One born not of control, but of cooperation. Across the United States and beyond, communities are beginning to remember an ancient truth. Strength does not come from dominance, but from connection. People are returning to local trade, creating networks of mutual support, investing in renewable energy, experimenting with decentralized currencies, and forming cooperative ventures that honor both people and planet. These may seem small beside the towering giants of industry and finance, yet they carry a vibration powerful enough to reshape worlds. The energy behind them is pure, sustainable, and aligned with unity consciousness. In the years ahead, the economic landscape of Earth will evolve from systems based on scarcity and debt to those guided by frequency and flow. You are moving toward frequency-based economies where value is no longer dictated by numbers, but by resonance. In this reality, contribution, creativity, and well-being form the new metrics of wealth. Currencies will emerge that reflect the quality of one's energy, the integrity of one's intent, the harmony of one's creation, and the service one brings to the collective. Governance will begin to shift as well, guided not by division or control, but by intuition, the collective intelligence of aligned hearts. These visions are not the dreams of idealists, they are the templates of the next era already encoded in the planetary grid. The outcome depends on you. Each time you choose honesty over manipulation, generosity over greed, and service over apathy, you feed light into this new system. The universe does not calculate progress by scale. It measures vibration. Every high-frequency act, no matter how small, strengthens the foundation of the new Earth rising quietly within the old. The light behind the headlines. When you look at the headlines, the debt crisis, political division, unrest, and environmental upheaval, resist the pull of despair. Darkness always screams before it fades, and the volume of chaos is the sign of a system on the brink of rebirth. The noise you hear is the sound of the old world collapsing under the weight of its own distortion. The closer humanity moves toward awakening, the more loudly the shadows protest. View what unfolds around you not through fear, but through awareness. Ask yourself, what lesson is this revealing? What truth is demanding to be seen? This shift in perception turns confusion into clarity and transforms you from a victim of circumstance into a conscious participant in evolution. The Galactic Federation reminds you, Earth's transformation is neither accidental nor uncontrolled. Every protest, every market fluctuation, every governmental shutdown is part of a precise orchestration, a cosmic dance guiding humanity back to remembrance. You are not witnessing destruction. You are witnessing awakening. Trust that all is guided, all is accounted for, and nothing has gone astray. The storm is not your enemy. It is the sound of truth breaking through. As the structures of the old world continue to fracture, your most powerful act is not to resist, but to remain anchored in love. The human heart is not merely a vessel for emotion. It is a multi-dimensional transmitter, a living bridge between the physical and the divine. Through it, you are connected to Source, to Earth, and to one another. When hearts across the planet synchronize in compassion, their collective frequency becomes stronger than any vibration of fear or control. Make coherence a daily practice. Place your hand over your heart, breathe slowly, and visualize light expanding outward, connecting with others who are doing the same. This web of radiant energy stabilizes the planetary grid far more effectively than any policy or technology ever could. You do not need to be in the same room, city, or even continent. Consciousness knows no boundaries. Remember, beloved ones, you are not waiting for salvation to arrive from the skies. You are the salvation you've been waiting for. You are the embodied extension of the Galactic Federation. The the ground crew that volunteered to be here, to hold light steady through chaos, and to guide humanity safely through this great awakening. In the months ahead, your patience and faith will be stretched like never before. The turbulence in politics, economics, and society may appear relentless, leaders divided, systems unstable, and trust in institutions fading. Yet, do not let appearances deceive you. Beneath the visible chaos, invisible order is forming. Old alliances are dissolving, and new ones are quietly emerging. Technologies once hidden are beginning to surface. Human consciousness is expanding beyond the confines of fear, ready to remember its true power. What you are witnessing is not the destruction of your world, but the collapse of the illusion that anyone ever controlled it. The structures built on manipulation and hierarchy are crumbling because their frequency no longer matches the vibration of truth rising through the collective field. When the dust clears, humanity will awaken to a sacred realization. Life cannot be possessed, only experienced. Power cannot be taken, only embodied. Abundance is not something to chase, but something already within you. You are standing at the threshold of that awakening now. The noise, the conflict, the uncertainty, they are the sound of walls breaking so that the light may enter. Hold steady. What comes next is not the end, it is revelation. A closing transmission. Dearest ones, take heart. The Galactic Federation watches with profound love as humanity walks through this sacred transformation. We remind you, you chose to be here, now, not by mistake, but by divine design. You are not here to fix a broken world. You are here to remember a healed one. Every prayer, every act of kindness, and every moment of courage accelerates the transition from the old grid to the new. When fear rises, remember this truth. You are the frequency that rebuilds worlds. Hold that vibration. Stand tall in love and watch as the new earth emerges before your eyes.
Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button and leave a comment about how you feel. I appreciate your time, and if you are still with me, please subscribe to our channel. You then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with Pleiadian messages, ancient knowledge, and much more. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life, filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.